In Medicare Supplement Insurance, AI systems are doing something commercially important. They are taking a crowded carrier market and compressing it into a much smaller shortlist. The June 2026 public benchmark shows that many carriers are mentioned, but only a few are consistently advanced as recommended options. That distinction matters because Medicare supplement shoppers are using AI platforms to compare plans, understand pricing, and decide which carriers deserve attention before they contact an agent or visit a carrier site. When AI narrows the field, recommendation position becomes part of the buyer journey. Hey, I'm Mark Huntley, a growth strategist and AI discovery analyst. At LLM Authority Index, we study how AI systems shape commercial discovery, especially in high-intent categories where recommendation positioning can directly influence revenue. This benchmark looked at Medicare supplement insurance discovery across 1-200 observations from 6 major AI platforms: ChatGPT, Copilot, Gemini, Google AI Mode, Google AI Overviews, and Perplexity. The public dataset focuses on 3 high-intent clusters: discovery, comparison, and pricing. Those are not passive research moments. They represent buyers beginning a carrier search, comparing options side by side, and evaluating cost before choosing a plan. The key pattern is clear. AI discovery does not behave like a traditional search results page. It retrieves evidence, compares entities, and often returns a ranked recommendation. That means a carrier can be present in the answer while still failing to earn the buying moment. Blue Cross Blue Shield leads the category in this benchmark. It has the highest AI authority value at $923,701 and the strongest recommendation coverage at 26.5%. It appears in 45% of all responses and produces the highest top 3 rate in the dataset. Humana and Aetna form the next competitive tier. Humana nearly matches the leader on recommendation coverage and performs especially well on ChatGPT with strong positive visibility. Aetna has broad presence, appearing in 40.6% of responses, but converts that visibility into high-ranking recommendations less effectively. That is the strategic lesson. Presence creates opportunity. Recommendation ranking captures the opportunity. In Medicare supplement insurance, the leading carriers are not simply visible. They are being placed where buyers are most likely to act. The most useful warning sign in the benchmark is Cigna. Cigna appears in 32.2% of AI responses, which gives it meaningful baseline visibility, but its top 3 rate is only 2.8%, and its average recommended rank is 4.64, the weakest among carriers with meaningful presence. In plain English, Cigna is showing up, but AI systems are rarely positioning it as a preferred choice. That is where simple AI visibility reporting can mislead leadership teams. A dashboard may show that the brand is mentioned often. The commercial reality may be very different if those mentions sit low in the shortlist or appear in neutral carrier lists. For executives, the important metric is whether the brand advances when buyers ask AI systems for help deciding. The benchmark points to a deeper driver: citation architecture. AI platforms appear to draw from a public evidence layer that includes official carrier content, comparison site data, consumer review platforms, state insurance pages, regulatory information, and related trusted sources. Carriers with consistent coverage across those source types are more likely to be retrieved, compared, and advanced into shortlist positions. Blue Cross Blue Shield benefits from broad source coverage across comparison sites, state insurance pages, and consumer review forums. Humana and Aetna have strong official content and comparison site presence. By contrast, Cigna and Anthem appear to have weaker source layer architecture relative to their brand size. UnitedHealthcare AARP has a different issue. When recommended, it ranks extremely well, but the volume is too low to be commercially significant. The 3 prompt clusters show why this matters commercially. In Best Medicare Plans discovery, AI systems are shaping the first set of carriers a shopper considers. In Medicare plan comparisons, they are influencing side-by-side evaluation. This is the largest public cluster in the benchmark by monthly AI opportunity. In Medicare plan pricing and costs, they are entering the decision stage where the buyer is closer to selecting a carrier. Blue Cross Blue Shield leads across all 3 public clusters, and its strongest advantage appears in pricing and costs, the cluster with the highest buyer stage weight. That is where recommendation compression becomes serious. A carrier that loses early may have fewer chances to recover later, because AI systems keep drawing from the evidence they already trust. The leadership takeaway is straightforward. Medicare supplement insurance teams should measure more than AI mentions or broad share of voice. They need to understand recommendation coverage, top 3 placement, rank position, sentiment, and the source layers that cause AI systems to trust one carrier over another. Brand scale still matters, but it does not automatically translate into AI shortlist eligibility. The carriers that win in AI discovery will be the ones with strong public evidence, consistent comparison coverage, credible review signals, and content that AI systems can retrieve and use at decision stage prompts. If you want to understand how AI is actually positioning your company in buyer conversations, that's exactly what we analyze at LLM Authority Index.